Hello again, everybody, and here's another one of these videos. Apparently an Ashen style thing to start with. Product. It's called a Roku, or Roku. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it, but it's one of those. Anyway, it's another smart TV upgrader stick thing. It is the streaming stick HDMI version. Yeah, anyway. Looks to be a lot like the Google Chromecast. The box. So, this is gonna be fun, apparently. Alright. Okay, so, straight in with the device. That's the little device. It's not particularly, I think it's a little bit bigger than the Chromecast, but it's not particularly big. I mean, let me give you something to show scale. Regular iPhone, that's the stick, so it's not particularly big at all. Apparently this one does have a remote. Yes, it does. Awesome. So you've got a remote covered in like some plasticky crap. Oh! Battery. I thought that was a little tag to pull out to activate the battery. It's not. It's just a material sort of tag to say Roku that you sort of get like on, I don't know, you get that kind of thing on backpacks. The batteries are actually there. I thought it was a little like button cell battery thing that you just have to pull out, but no, it's a cover that you pop off. Oh, it does help you pull the cover off at least. Put the batteries in that thing. Alright. Take that out. Let's take those batteries out as well, because I'm gonna need those in a minute. Right, so what else do we have? We have 3-pin plug and a USB plug thing again. I'm not holding that in shot of the camera. Whoops. Professionalism. So yeah, there we go. 3-pin plug and the USB plug. And then at the bottom we have the instruction book. Okay. Let's move all that out of the way. So, there we go. There's the box contents. Right. Now, apparently, I need to look in the instructions because there's a QR code I need to scan to use it with my either my tablet or my phone. That's just the safety information. Okay, so know your streaming stick. It's just your standard sort of exploded diagram of the not exploded diagram, rather your standard sort of this is number 1, this is number 2 thing. How to plug it in, how to put batteries in the remote. QR codes, right. Get the mobile app, iOS and Android. Okay. So, let's get my tablet here. Turn that on. Come on. Oh. Okay, so the red laser app. And iOS, Android. Hold still for scan. Well, this is working well. I think it's got it. Nope. Come on. Come on, you stupid thing. This does not work. But I think it's more a failure in my tablet. Oh my god. Useless piece of crap. Where's my phone? let's try my phone. Where did I put that that scanning app on my phone? Jesus Christ, it's under shopping. There we go. That was just awful. Ah, it's this one's too good. It scanned the Android barcode before I was even close. God. Right. iOS. There we go. Yes. From the screenshots, it just kind of looks like the remote, but on the phone. I guess it's easier to control from the phone. You can maybe select stuff and then go stream to my Roku. Maybe, I don't know. Guess I'll find out. But okay, so it's a free app. Install. It's gonna ask for my passcode. Of course it is. It should install fairly quickly. There we go. Our internet's nice and fast. Open. Oh, it's searching for devices on our network. Now, interestingly enough, it's searching on the 5 gigahertz network. So I wonder if the Roku stick supports the 5 gig network. That will be quite interesting to find out. Okay. Let's give this thing a shot. So here we are again behind our TV, and the camera not trying to inexplicably focus on my feet this time. What you need for this is a spare HDMI connector like we have here. You plug the Roku into the HDMI port like that. Then you have to reach over, grab your USB cable, and plug that into the port on the device. Like this. Come on, get in, you sod. There we go. And then the other end just goes into the USB port on the TV for power. And that's it. Basically, it is as simple as that. Okay, so I've come to do the setup on the TV, and I found... Yeah, I just wanted to do the setup off camera just so as not to bore you guys, and obviously not to show the Wi-Fi password and a couple of other things. Out of the box, the bloody thing doesn't work. So I found a few things that say, oh, you know, you press this secret key combination, which I will post on the video here, but I believe, if I remember right, it's you press the home button on the remote 5 times, the fast forward button 3 times, and the rewind button twice. And what that gives you, it gives you this secret menu. And that apparently, if you do the update software, because it appears it's got an IP, I just saw on the screen somewhere, yeah, it's got an IP address, so it's connecting to my router, even though the thing is swearing blind that it can't. So apparently, if you hit the update software button, that makes it work. We'll upgrade your Roku player. That's a few versions out of date. Okay, so we hit continue. I've done my best to reduce the glare on the TV. It is a rather bright day outside, actually, so I've had to close the living room curtains. It must look really odd to anyone coming past, thinking, what the hell are those curtains doing closed? That, you know, it actually says 2:23 at the top of the screen there. That's the Roku telling you the time. It's not 2:23. It's 3:23 in the afternoon. So, yeah. This is a real pain. The thing is, it doesn't give you any of this information in the instruction book. So, you're just kind of left to figure this out. That's bad. That shouldn't happen. As it happens, like I say, I knew to Google stuff. So, but if I hadn't known to do that, I wouldn't have known to... I wouldn't have known how to get this thing working. This is what you get when it starts up, incidentally. So I guess we'll see how this goes now. Alright, this is the updated menu. This looks a fair bit different to how the menu did before. Oh, pair your remote. But it's telling me to pair the remote, and the button that it tells me to press isn't there. That's interesting. Ah, there we go. All I had to do was just press the up button on the remote and it works. This is going really well so far. Alright, English. Let's get started. So I may have to blur this next screen. Okay, Wi-Fi, alright. Set up new Wi-Fi connection. Looking for wireless networks. This might be the screen I have to blur. Yep. Now it does actually support 5 GHz, which is nice. The Chromecast didn't. It's already got the password stored by the looks of things. Connecting to your wireless network. So let's see if this solves the problem. So it's connected. Now this is the point where it failed before. It would say your local network and it would give me a cross. Like that. Ah, this is annoying. Okay. I'll be back in a few and I'll see if I can't sort this out. Okay. Hi everyone again. Back, still trying to sort this out. So, there's another step that I need to follow with pressing bloody secret buttons. Sorry about the TV screen being blurred here, but obviously it's showing stuff I don't want people to see. So, I have to press home 5 times. 5. Fast forward once. Play once. Rewind once. Play once. Fast forward once. That does nothing. I think it's because of the range of the remote, so let me try that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fast forward once. Play once. Rewind once. Play once. Fast forward once. Aha! Here we go. Platform secret screen. Right. So apparently now I have to disable network pings. Okay. How do I do that? It's not actually allowing me to... Oh, that's... Okay, right. It's changed. I didn't spot that it had changed. Then press OK. Does nothing. Come on. So pressing OK should change the menu screen. This is fucking stupid. It doesn't give you any kind of indication to say that it's saved it. Right. This is dumb. Oh my god. This is horrendous. Alright, well. System reboot. Let's see what it does. The camera's going in and out of focus there. I mean, you should not have to do this with a new unit. It should just be a case of, you know, plug it in and away you go. But I guess not. Rather than have a ton of silence, if it comes back on, I'll show you the next bit. Or I'll show you the next trouble I have. I don't know. Alright. We're back on. English. Oh, come on. The remote range is terrible. Let's get started. Set up new Wi-Fi connection. Looking for wireless networks. Cross your fingers, everybody. Let's choose our 5 gig network. Connect. I'm not confident that this isn't pinging the network. Oh, it's connected! It's connected! Oh my god! Oh! It's worked! That's horrendous! That is really fucking bad. Alright. So obviously I've had to blur the screen here because it's giving me a code. I'm gonna enter this code into the link, and I'll come back in a second. Okay, so I'm back again after, well, shall we say a few interruptions. It forces you to create a Roku account, and then it tells you to select channels and do a load of other crap with it. And then it has to add all this rubbish to your Roku. I think it's downloading all this stuff off the web. Guess we'll find out. Now, one thing that I should note is with this particular TV, and I don't know whether it's just this TV or whether it's TVs as a whole, it does not put out enough power out of the USB port to make the Roku work. I had to plug it into the mains to make it work, which that's a bit of a problem. Particularly as we have 3 devices and 4 sockets, and I'm running my laptop off its batteries now, running the camera off the mains, but a mains plug that's across the other side of the living room because the camera's battery ran dead. And, yeah. Pretty much using all the electricity the house has. So, yeah, with a Roku account, it forces you to create the account. It asks for card details, so this is not something that kids can set up. Because, yeah, it needs a credit card. Right, so, you're done, and everything looks good. Fucking finally. Let's start streaming. Right, so, these are all the channels that I've just added. I just added these channels because they're the default selection. I added these through my Roku account. Channel store. Let's see what we get there. Okay. So you get a whole list of channels here. Top paid. Film and TV. Gives you like Demand 5, Netflix, iPlayer. Games. Some of these games are showing up in stuff that was paid for, so I don't want to I don't want to click on them because I don't want to get billed. Music. Now obviously I can't do anything from here because I don't want to get like fucking muted by YouTube. Oh, that had Ted on it on that last screen. That's interesting. Photo and video. I can link it with my Picasa account, my Flickr, my Facebook. International. Asia TV. Yup TV. Okay, so that looks like it can pull stuff from all over the world. That's useful. Food. Special interest. I wonder what's in there. Kids, aliens, UFOs, pranks. That looks good. Get Scared TV. The aviation channel. Now that definitely looks interesting. Screensavers and apps. Now, I'm not showing you any of the stuff that's on here because I don't know what's going to get copyrighted. I'm going to look on the YouTube thing in a second and just use YouTube to show it. Religion and spirituality. I think I can't pronounce that. Right. So, while this is up and running like that, I'm going to try linking it with my phone. And let's see what we get. So open up the Roku app. Searching for Roku devices on your Wi-Fi network. Roku streaming stick. There we go. So what I have up on screen now, you can't see it, and I'm not going to hold my phone up in front of the camera, is I have basically the remote for the Roku device. And this is a hell of a lot more responsive than the actual remote that it gives you as well, which that's nice. So, let's try YouTube. Beep. Add. Oh, so you have to add the channel to your Roku account with every channel you want to watch. Oh, man. This is such a long-winded process. Just this is just like, it's kind of like, here's some paint to watch dry. Now, I guess I am just being impatient. Okay. YouTube, go to channel. YouTube! Now this looks exactly like the YouTube, so far this looks exactly like the YouTube app on our Virgin Media TiVo box. But I guess we'll find out. Come on. Yeah, this is exactly like the Virgin Media thing. Okay, so if I bring up the keyboard, can I search for anything? Approaching. Whoops. Nirvana. Final flight. For the simple reason. Ah, that doesn't work. Okay, how do you search? There we go. There's the search. Pets and animals. Nope. Most popular. Don't want that. I want search. Right. Oh, you are kidding me. I can't just type stuff on my phone? I have to pair it with, That's one more thing you've got to do. Alright, well, I'm not going to do that. I am going to just do things the hard way for now. It's quite laggy, actually. When it's searching for stuff, it's very, very laggy. Oh man, this is worse than typing on a mobile phone. But that's not really that's more a personal thing than I guess a downside to the device. Okay, it's already suggested approaching Nirvana. Approaching Nirvana. Oh, come on. Respond. It's not responding to the phone now. Oh, now it does. This is really quite laggy. Approaching Nirvana. Space. Oh, come on. F. Whoops. I. Okay, so it has now suggested first flight and then next final flight. So let's do that. Alright. So select that video. It's trying to play. It plays! Man, what a long-winded process. It doesn't look like it's playing in HD either. I wonder how you get it to do that. Can I bring up a menu? No, don't disappear. Stay up. More actions. Subscribe, like, dislike, flag, search. Show more. Oh, that's actually just showing more videos. I don't want to do that. Go back. Oh, it is now loaded it in HD. Let's just turn the volume down on the TV. Alright, so what are the pros and cons of the Roku 3? Well, the pros are the sheer volume of channels. It boasts 500 plus channels on the box, and it looks like it gets just that. Like its competitors, it's a cheap smart TV upgrade for non-smart TVs. Unlike the Google Chromecast, it works on the 5 GHz bandwidth, and again, unlike the Chromecast, it has a remote. So what are the cons? Well, it has USB power issues. I later tried this thing on a few other devices, including the HDMI input on my PC and my laptop. It needed to be plugged into the mains every time, otherwise it just wouldn't work. It's very slow to switch on. It seems to sit there bouncing on the Roku logo for ages. Once you get it on, it can be a bit laggy. Now, I'm not too sure whether this is an issue with the fact the remote goes into power saving mode after a little while, or whether it's that it struggles to process things while it's doing other stuff. I don't know. The subscription services seem a little bit backwards. Some of the channels require you to have subscriptions to services like Sky TV, at which point there just seems no point having one of these little sticks. And I also had some major setup issues. So I'm a little bit stuck to what to say about the Roku 3. Do I give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down? It definitely has its plus points, particularly with all those channels, but I just cannot get past the difficulties that I had setting it up.